Good to have you back. I'm Alejandra Marin, and today we will talk about the last P of the marketing mix, promotion. Thanks to the internet, now more than ever it is important for companies to consider how to communicate the value of a product to a consumer. This is why we need to talk about promotion. In this lecture, I will define integrated marketing communications, or IMC, identify control trade-offs across different promotional mix methods, and identify some of the criticisms promotion has received. Let's continue. To understand marketing communications nowadays, it's important to think about all the different communication channels that companies can use today. During the 80s and 90s, businesses made use of traditional media such as TV, radio, and print to get their messages to their intended audiences. With technology advances, new media such as mobile and social media have gained popularity among corporations, as it's seen as a cost-effective way to reach the same amount of target audiences. Many marketing experts now believe a successful promotional strategy should blend several diverse forms of marketing communication. Given all these communication channels, coordination and consistency became key for communication strategies today. We now talk about integrated marketing communications, which refers to the process that marketers use to plan, develop, execute, and evaluate coordinated, measurable, persuasive brand communication programs over time to target audiences. In IMC, besides the coordination and consistency across different communication channels, there is an important tendency to measure communication effectiveness so that companies can manage better their budgets. We have learned that there are different promotional tools, from advertising, personal selling, public relations, sales promotion, and direct marketing. It is important to note that marketers face a trade-off between the extent of message control and the perceived credibility of the message. The more control marketers have over message, form, and content, the less likely consumers might be to believe the message, all other things being equal. Let's see these trade-offs across the different promotional tools and across three different aspects marketers can control. The three aspects that marketers can control are whom, what, and when. To whom the message is directed, to what is the message, and when is the message presented. The 5 promotional tools are advertising, personal selling, public relations, sales promotion, and direct marketing. In advertising, there is great control in the message, since the company develops the message, and great control when the message is presented, since the company chooses the time and space. But there is some control regarding who can see the message, because it depends on where the ad is placed. In personal selling, there is great control in who can see the message, since the salesperson is talking to his or her contacts. There is great control in when the message is presented, but there is some control in what is presented, because it depends on the salesperson selling style. In public relations, there is little control over the 3 aspects: who sees it, what media transmits it, and when the event occurs. In sales promotion, there is a great control over the type of promotion and message. There is some control over when the promotion is offered and its duration, and some control over who can use it. And finally, in direct market, there is great control in all 3 aspects: who sees it, because the company has a database and can select specific customers, the message, and the timing. So you might be wondering which one to use, right? Well, the answer is not that simple, but the promotional plan will help determine which promotional tool to use and when. As a marketer, developing an integrated communication strategy for a company, you have responsibilities to assume. On the one hand, you need to capture the attention of potential customers so they buy your product. But on the other hand, you want to avoid being deceptive. Advertising could be manipulative, so you also need to be aware of this. Other criticisms of promotion is that promotion creates and perpetuates stereotypes, and it causes people to buy things they don't really need. The Federal Trade Commission is the agency that protects the consumer and regulates companies' promotional efforts, among other things. Thus, there are laws, but ethical practices require companies to go above and beyond the law. So in summary, I have talked about IMC, trade-offs across different promotional tools, and some criticisms that promotion has received. The field of IMC is changing constantly, and there are many different opportunities when you work in it, and also you can benefit from it. I hope you keep learning about the topic. Thank you for watching.